What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Muscle Mentality Podcast. I'm your host. Hold on. Let's get personal. Let's get personal when I take the shades off. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Muscle Mentality Podcast. I'm your host, Jay Williams. Today I have my co-host, Kinsey Vance Williams, my wife, and you might see Lucy Williams running around, and Luca might make a appearance, Luca J. Williams. So, Kinsey, what's our topic for today?
Our topic today is how to support each other's careers and how we make it more of a family pursuit than an individual one.
Okay, so like pretty much how we support each other, what we do. I first think that we're one. You got two individuals. Honestly, a lot of people like to say my other half. You're my other whole. Because we both have to give 100%. If we were only half and we made one whole, that you giving 50%.
Yeah.
So, because there are some days where I might need your 80%. Because if you only half, you're only 50%, how you going to give me 80?
Yeah.
So, I think that first, come together as whole individuals, come together as one unit, as one family, will be the start. And with both of us running our businesses together, because my business wouldn't be what it is without you. Your business wouldn't be what it is without me, because we support each other. And a lot of people see those things, so that's how that question came about, is how we support each other. And I just think that, for one, we love each other and we want the best. Yep. We have the same goals. So when it comes down to that mindset, having the same goals, even though we have our individual goals, we do have those team, one unit type goals, so that we can get to where we want to be in life, for us to continue to grow together and become closer. And once you're on the same page, we're on the same page. We same book, same page, and we just want to grow together.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, for one, we love each other. Mm-hmm. We like each other a lot, so that it makes it a lot easier. A lot of people say that they can't even work together with their spouse, but honestly,
in some situations, I understand people don't. But I mean, a lot of the times, especially if you run your own business, like your spouse is your first business partner. Like, you're my business partner. I mean, you want my business to be successful, and I want your business to be successful. But I think that people still should support their spouse, even if they don't have their own business. If they just go to work, like, you still support your person's career. So even if they go work a 9 to 5, then you support that.
Hey.
Luke is laughing at us. So you still support that. So, I mean, it's easy to say, like, oh, we support each other's businesses because we can post it online. Well, if you work a 9 to 5 or something, like, you don't really get no tongue in the fan. No tongue in the fan.
You can bring him over here. Bring him over here. I'll take him.
Dada said he wants you. He said he wants to play with you.
Hey, baby.
So even if you work a 9 to 5, you should still support your spouse's career. So, I mean, you could ask if there's anything that you can help them do. I know they're not at work, but we do support each other's careers, but it looks like other people might not support each other's careers, because it's not a career that you post. Like, we need to advertise, like, on social media, our careers. But if your spouse works a 9 to 5 job, you should still show your support, even if it's not something that's posted on social media. Like, you appreciate them going to work as a nurse. You appreciate them going to work to be a teacher. You know, still help them. Like, when they come home from work, say they're a teacher, how can I help you be successful tomorrow or this week or this year? What do you need from me? And it might not even be business-wise. It's personal. We help each other a lot in our business because we help each other in our personal lives.
And we communicate. We both communicate what we need from each other so that we can be successful. And if you love that other person as much as you say you do, then why wouldn't you want them to be more successful than you?
Do you care if I make more money than you?
No, I don't.
Do I care that you make more money than me?
Do you?
No. Like, as long as
we're together. We got a ring on our fingers.
As long as
for a
we're
reason.
being taken care of and our life's taken care of, our son's taken care of. If he makes more money this month than I do, go ahead.
Oh.
Like, if I make more money than you, who cares?
Yeah.
Like, because we're both in it together. So yes, spouses that go work their own jobs, it's just a fact. One's gonna make more than the other. One's maybe gonna work longer than the other. But that's both your jobs. You should consider it as a spouse.
That's part of that process that y'all are going through as you're growing together. And if you're working that 9 to 5, you can still have that side business. So both of y'all could be in a situation where both of y'all working a 9 to 5, and then you have a business where you're coming together for like your family business, and you really need each other. You absolutely need each other, and trusting each other to make those right decisions, trusting each other to communicate properly. And when you communicate, make sure there's not any arguing. Like, fully and truly commit to loving each other, communicating and trusting each other with the decisions that are made for the family, individuals, for the business. Because although, let's say like you're at home more than I am, and I'm the one that's getting out, going out, training clients, doing whatever. When you do to get out the house, you're going out, helping show houses, selling houses, all those things, to where it might feel like you might be in that situation as a mom where you might feel like you're stuck in the house. So you might get in your own head sometimes, especially as being a mother. But as a man, I make sure that you are appreciated. And that nothing that you do for our businesses, our life, our family goes unnoticed. And we communicate with each other, tell each other how proud of we are of each other. And I think that right there goes a long way, especially if you know each other's love language.
Yeah.
And we both love those affirmations and stuff like that, love talking about hearing good things about ourselves. Oh, you look good today. You're beautiful, you're sexy, you did this great thing with this video, Jay, or Kenz, you communicated very well, you handled that conversation very well with one of your clients.
We even share the bad stuff though.
Yeah.
Like the negative things, the not so good days. Like, I know people say don't bring work home, but I think you should sometimes. I think you should come home and say, I had an absolutely terrible day. This patient of mine, this student of mine, this business partner of mine was just terrible. Like, and get it off your chest, because you don't need to take your stuff negatively to work. So your spouse is your person that you come home, not dump things on, but like that's your person you've got to talk through it with. So you got to be able to talk about work when you come home sometimes to discuss it with your partner, because your partner's in it with you. So if you're a couple and one of you's a mechanic and one of you is a teacher, you should both come home. Then you're both a mechanic and you're both a teacher.
Yeah.
Like, I just think if one person does the job, you both do the job, because you're gonna hear about it. You're gonna hear what their passion is, what they love to do. So you're in it with them. If they have ideas, you bounce ideas off each other.
Or just listen.
So, like, to me, if like your spouse works a job, you work that job too. Like, you just need to consider it. Like, I feel like I'm a personal trainer and nutritionist, but I'm not, because I listen to you and I'm in it with you. So I feel a part of it, even if I'm not. I could never ever be a part of his business ever again, but I still feel a part of it, because that's what you do. So we just do really good with supporting each other through the positive and the negative. I think that's what everybody should do. It's gonna suck some days. Work's gonna be absolutely terrible, and sometimes we bring it home too much. Sometimes I probably dump too much stuff on you at one time. So just kind of learning to balance, but supporting each other
let's talk about that. I'm back the boat up a little bit. As a man, we usually don't like to. You can get this bottle. We don't usually like to communicate, or we don't know how to communicate because maybe we're taught to hold our feelings in. And as a woman, you're a little bit more emotional, so you're going to talk a little bit more. You won't hold it in as much as a man will, but that's the duty of having a woman in your life, men, to help you learn how to communicate your feelings, those emotions, because with living a life with a woman who wants to be there for you and support you, you have to be willing to be a little bit more emotional. And I think that's what I had to learn over these years, to be a little bit more emotional, where at first, when we first started dating and stuff like that, and we were talking about things, I didn't know how to communicate what I was talking, or I hold it in. So
Till I bothered you till you let it out.
Yeah. So just make sure you're learning how to communicate, male or female, because the roles could be reversed, where it could be the woman that's in the relationship not knowing how to communicate, and the man does. The man could be a little bit more emotional. So fellas, make sure you're willing and able to communicate with your woman, especially as we're going through the hard times in life, because you're in this together. So yeah, that's what I got. You got anything else? That's it?
No.
All right. So yeah, y'all, that's it. Hope y'all learned something that we use in our relationship to help support each other in our careers and our businesses. So thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, and comment. Luca needs y'all to do those 3 things. So make sure you do it. Take care of it. We'll see y'all on the next one.